Mickey and I made this video last night, but my video recorder messed around about 10 times. 10 times roughly. Now we're going to see this little bit of footage another time in this video. Do you see what's happening? You haven't realised what you're looking at. Look at it. We've got creatures of the wood and look what's happening to them. They obviously, you know, what was this? Late 50s, early 60s? 1961 I think this song was made. Look at it. Just look what's happening. Anyway, me and Mickey didn't quite end the video because the video recorder would not stop messing around. But anyway, I put this one together. Can't say enjoy, but watch this video. What do you think? I'm here with Mickey today. Mickey's an old romantic and sent me this video of... What are they called, Mickey?
Shirelles.
And what's the song called?
It's called
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Look at her nostril there. Look at her nostril. That's not right. But anyway, what it was is, the moment Mickey sent me this video, the first thing I can see is that they are separate to the background. Sometimes the background is blurry, sometimes the crowd, which Mickey noticed, is jumping up and down. It's just not right, and they turn into these creatures, don't they, Mickey?
They start doing the old morphing, especially the eyes. It's a pretty scary thing.
Yeah, this eye thing's going to start in a minute. But you can see the girl on the left does not look right over the top of the other one. It's going to start in a moment now. It's coming. It's a bit frightening really, because what it is you're really watching a horror movie. Well, there's the same things that are in the horror movies. We're just waiting for our eyes to change. It happens in a minute. But that girl on the left doesn't look right on the top of the second one. The second one is definitely a creature, and the second and third one have funny eye problems. There you go, it's starting now. She has lizard eyes, and the other one has the same sort of thing. Ooh, he dropped Mickey on the floor then.
Popped them out everywhere.
Look at that, look at her lizard eyes. To me, that's total manipulation because I've had to put them in. But they've obviously done this on purpose because this is the kind of thing they like doing, isn't it?
Yeah. They'll showing their true colours, isn't it?
Yeah, like, they won't notice a couple of lizard eyes in there for a bit, will they?
Especially when it's going sort of so many frames a second, you ain't going to see it.
The sad thing is, this is supposed to be a sort of love song and it's turned into... I mean, look at the state of that second one. And they're not together, so they never sung this song on that stage, the people there. It never happened.
No.
And they are separate to the background. As I said, the background jumps up and down, there's blurry. I'm just showing you this bit because I thought that eye, that lizard eye, was quite important, that maybe no one had noticed, because Mickey watched one where it was 90,000, and this one I watched, it had 450 odd thousand, and no one's noticing what they're looking at. I mean, they disgust me, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like spanking their face, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that, she's going to do that. Did you see her fingers? It's coming back. She's going to do the bull thing. Is that it? Yeah, she's got the bull hand up while we're getting to it. But look at her hand over the other one. There you go, there's the bull.
Try the devil side, right now.
There's the bull. Why is that in there?
It's kind of the devil, isn't it?
Tomorrow.
The horns, isn't it?
Look at the state of the second one.
Backwards, I think.
I mean, she is pretty damn ugly, that one. I'm sorry, the second one.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
And Mickey's look now. Mickey, see my phone's run. If Mickey disappears, it's because my phone's run out. I told you what would happen. We're only a little way through this video. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop a moment. Hang on. Yeah. Anyway, so I've had to plug my phone in because I've got Mickey on my with a camera. This thing's weird. That other thing's weird. But it's all weird. It's all wrong because there's no way they'd have slit eyes. There's just no way. And this one looks so like a quite big lights in her eyes as well. She's wearing a wig. Oh golly, she's a vampire. Yeah, with funny eyebrow going on. My video recorder's playing up a bit now. Unfortunately, when you look at these, they always have this problem in their eyes. Just there, there's always a problem here on their eyes. Quite often I see that bit in their eyes. I mean, she's got, look at the last shadow on that. Look at this bit round her face, look. And then you're going to see there's a bit painted in here. Watch. So that's not right. Wait for it. Look at that. Look at that painted shadow they've stuck in there. We're going back to it, I think. She's got a mask around her face. Look at this one. Look at that. Looks like she had plastic surgery gone wrong or something. See, she's got that problem just there on her eye. Just there. It's on her eye. But she's got this weird shadow. And you can see her eyebrows are painted in. Or him. Look at this all down here with hair and problems. And then it's like they've stitched her hair onto the picture up here. And that all looks weird. And oh, God, it's getting exhausting. Tomorrow. This one's got a mask around her face. That one there. Look at that. She is just one hell of a beast.
Big man.
I don't, they might not even be men. Or maybe they're men and they put on women, but they're 2D. They're not real.
They're stage actors, aren't they?
Look at her mouth. Look at it all. It's just bizarre.
Pantomime names, don't they?
I don't mean to be horrible, but the one on the left and the second one in, they're the most... Just look at that. This one here, when it's moving around as a mask around its head, she is not very pretty, is she? We're putting it on. My video recorder keeps having wobblies, but yeah. I don't know. I just don't. Me and Mickey, he pointed out that she's got things in her eyes. You just suddenly, that's it. Her hair bob isn't real. She's fitted in. She's got a line round her. You have innocence about this, don't you? This kind of music, the whole thing, but there wasn't. Mind control, probably transgender.
Yeah, Egyptian style eyebrows.
And there's Mickey's video again, because that is just bizarre. Look at her eye. We're having so many problems. But anyway, look at those slitty eyes and that hair.
Fuck.
More minutes to go yet, and it's about the 5th time we've stopped now. Big. Still got 5 minutes to go yet.
That's the word.
Yeah, it's probably about the 10th time now Mickey are trying to record this. But determination. Man's or woman's bottom? And our hands are all...
If the hands hang down so long for me.
But why couldn't we just see them? See, look at the background of the people.
Yeah, that's the old jump. Screen jumping, isn't it?
Yeah, I think what it is this is a little bit fun. In a minute I slow it down and then you can really see the jittering.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have just been much easier to have told us the truth? But they made this video.
It's like if we said those are alright, and they give us the truth and say they'll go.
Tell a lie!
We lie. What are you going to do about it? It's more complicated than that, folks.
See, right now the audio that's behind her is blurry, which would be impossible really there. But around her arm, the arms around her arm. Sometimes the way they're, it's never right. They have a fake brow where their hair starts. I mean, she looks diddy doddy. She does. That one there, diddy doddy. That one is a creature. But they're all jittering. After this bit, I think. Look at her face. Look at her cheek. Oh my god. It is a nightmare. We're going to get to a bit. We've stopped the footage there, but look at that. Like her hand is underneath. It's like her hand's underneath this bit. I don't know, it's all weird. Everything is weird, weird, weird. Anyway, so hello everybody. Well, I'm having to do one of my famous break-ins because I put the video on and it was okay, and then I went back a couple of hours later and it's got this problem with it. So I find them bizarre. Do things, what happens. There we go. So I hadn't uploaded a thing on. So let's go and have a look at the copyright. Hello everybody. Well, I'm having to do one of my famous break-ins because I put the video on and it was okay, and then I went back a couple of hours later and it's got this problem with it. I find them bizarre. There we go. So let's go and have a look at the copyright. Oh look, same song, but only copyright from 1156 to 1440. I think it's where I'm showing the oddities, and then that's why. If I leave it like that, no one will really ever see it because now it's been affected. You know, they do their bits to it, but isn't that weird? Just that part of the whole video. So that's why we're putting this in. I mean, look at their hands. Look at the one on the right. She had a bent finger. None of them look correct. The other one looks like on the end she's got a computer hand, you know. The one in the middle looks like she's holding something, really. They've obviously taken it from other footage. And the first one on the right, she's got bent fingers. It's all an illusion. Look at that. That's the manipulation to the video. Look at it. We've got to tweak this and do that. Make it look real. And really they're just a bunch of computer composites. Even back in 1961. Yeah, that looks, honestly, it looks like there's a white woman under there as well. I mean, but look at the eyes. What are those things, those dots on the eyes? But zooming in, as you can see, there's a white woman. When you zoom in, makes it a bit more blurry, but there's a white woman there with these funny eyes. Looks like she's got like half a horse head or something, I don't know. It's not my manipulation. We didn't even notice it. This has been out for years. Look at it. Look how many times that she changes. I see that a lot. I know that a lot. Amy would put that in the comments. We look at them and they change half a dozen times. It's like a massive photographs put together. I just don't know. it boggles my mind. I don't even, you know, because it is about control and making you wanting to believe their stupid narrative. But look at that, look at the one on there, look at her, added, stuck in. But this is it's disgusting. You know, why? Leave us alone. Let us find what we want. We don't have to follow everything you want. What do we have to do? Turn our backs on them? Well, I am slowly, because I don't know who the footballers are, and the singer comes up, I go, who's that? I don't know anymore. I used to know these things a bit more, but I don't anymore because I'm not interested. But look how many times that person changes. I mean, you can't completely tell because it's all manipulated, but that looks like a white woman under there. Those lines around everything. See those dots then? Sometimes, you know, when you watch it over and over again, you start noticing other things. Look how much she's changing. What is that? In front of you without you realising they're a reptile. I still think it is computers, but that's what it looks like. They look like reptiles. And, they're just... Look how much she's changing. It's just a couple of seconds. With those white eyes. Anyway, we're just adding this bit to the footage because it's another break-in, as I have to keep doing these things because of stupid YouTube. Anyway, let's carry on. Look at them. Look at those eyes. Look at them. That is just... Look at that. Look at that. Second one in. Look at her eyes. Yeah, just the way the back... We're coming up to this bit. Well, look at her cheek, the one on this bit. Look at this. What is going on here? This is not a real person. None of them are. These are figures put on this background. I'm having to do one of my break-ins again, but I actually thought these three were together, but then her head goes over a bit, but it kind of looks like it's done in stages. But yeah, just look at everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to pretend. Oh yeah, look at her hairline in whenever you see that one's hairline. But we're going to put you in this video, and you're going to be thinking that you're in an audience with all these people, but you're really just in a room on your own singing it. Or is it just computers? They just stuck the song to it. Look at her hairline. Just look at it. Ugh. Yeah, but those people behind her, they wibble wobble all the time. They wibble wobbling. The singers. It's all a bit bizarre because my computer doesn't seem to like YouTube videos anymore to tape from. It's not always easiest to tape from there. Sometimes that's why I'll do it on my phone from now on. But they are crazy. Do you see her head? Just a head that it's just, yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah, is it this bit? Just look at their heads. See, they're not with the background. They are superimposed on the top. Tomorrow. Anyway, I'm putting a different song on this one because they copyrighted this bit of it, so we'll put a different song on. I quite like that instrumental version of it, to be honest. But anyway, look at the state of them. What kind of wigs do they have on? Most bizarre wigs. When you take a closer look, that is. Look at that background, those people. Do you see them all wibble wobbling? Wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Wibble wobble, jelly on a plate. Everything's wobbling. They're wobbling. I don't know if it comes through that brilliantly, but it is happening. Mickey noticed it, you know, when you're playing it. If you see it, you see it. You don't, you don't. But many of us do see these things now, so look at that. They're all supposed to be together, but they're not. I already did the felt set on Sun and Moon. Basically, they're just adding everybody to the footage and making the video. It's not real. Nobody's real. Everybody's 2D in here. Deceiving, and always the background, always wibble wobbling. But they are not with that background. That background has been put in afterwards, which is why she's got the lines round her arms, you know, the ones that are like down here and down here. These are because she's added to this footage. But again, you know, this is just a bit of a break-in. Look at that. Look at the girl on the right's face. Look what's happened. Look at the people in the background. Look at it. All a bit crazy. All a bit crazy. 19. Look at her legs. Well, I've got a Laro on there, sorry. But anyway, look at her legs then. That was a bit weird. Look at it all. I must admit, this one, oh, look at her face there. Did you see that? What happens to her eyes? Oh, we might have to go and have a look at that again. I don't know, I just find it quite embarrassing, to be honest, that they want to deceive us like this. But nobody noticed. But I suppose the videos were quite grainy. This is all quite grainy. So I suppose you just didn't notice. Look at this. This is her hairline. Look. What is this? Covering up a beard. Oh, and there comes her snake eyes. We've already done that. And look how this one fits over the top. Absolutely crazy. This video's taken me quite a long time to do now. Because you know, it played up so much last night. I had to edit it and then make it, put the music on it, then upload it. Then YouTube doesn't like it. Now do this. This one's taken quite a long time, really. And then we've got her funny eye thing that's going on there. Look at his face. She's not that pretty. She's got things all over her face, them everywhere. And they've sort of, I don't know, CGI'd it to make them look more beautiful than they were. But you see, around them is this, you know, that one's got one. It was around them, and the black lines around their arms because they're superimposed. And even getting this footage was quite difficult. I mean, do you see that they're a different colour and everything to the people behind? It's just an illusion. Oh, illusion. Anyway, that's the end of this video. A load of rubbish as far as I'm concerned. I love it from Mickey because he meant it for way. We've done that bit. Yeah, me and Mickey, that's a very good time here at keeping itself. I've only got a minute and 3/4. It's just annoying, but it's happening. It just about let us do that bit. It keeps stopping on that. Just have to do it by hand. Mix on.